I'm Brian, and that's Jeremy, and every week on PSVR,
This week,
we take a look at the new VR games that are coming to the PlayStation Store this week.
we gather up all the videos we could find, all the descriptions we can plagiarize, and we condense them down into the short video for you.
Sometimes we look at delayed games, updates, DLC, or new game announcements.
So without further ado, here's PSVR This Week.
As of the 15th, there's still no trailer or gameplay footage for Art Pulse, just these images found on the VR Kiwi website. But according to the developers, Art Pulse is an artistic VR sandbox to help express your creativity. Spawn and combine shapes, colors, and freehand painting to sync them seamlessly into the background music. Each shape and color emits a different sound, which will sync with the background song that the player chooses. Having no rules allows you to do whatever you want to. Grab your controller or VR headset and dive into the high-octane frenzy that is Mini Motor Racing X, the next big game from the Binary Mill, developers of Gun Club and Rush VR. The classic Mini Motor career mode is back with hundreds of races, dozens of cars to unlock and upgrade, and 4 fiendish championships to master. But that's not all. Mini Motor Racer X adds some firepower to the mix in the new Type X mode. Fully playable in VR and non-VR, Mini Motor Racing X might be the RC Pro-Am update you've been looking for. The nDreams VR bundle includes 4 previously released PSVR titles at one low price. Shooty Fruity forces you to frantically scan, serve and pack produce, all while defending your store from mutant fruit and an endless array of guns. The Assembly is an award-winning VR adventure where you play as 2 individuals and discover a morally challenging organization from contrasting perspectives. Perfect is PSVR's first relaxation simulator where you can leave behind the daily grind and slip into multiple beautiful locations. And finally, Bloody Zombies is a 1 to 4 player brawler where you can team up and fight the undead plague across London in brutal and bloody hand-to-hand combat. And if you're new to PlayStation VR and never tried any of these 4 classics, well, 3 classics and Perfect, here's your chance to get them all for free, because we're giving away 4 keys, 2 European and 2 North American courtesy of nDreams. So, how do you enter? Just leave your PSN name in the comments, along with the region you're in and the word nDreams, and we'll pick 4 winners at random on PSVR Gamescast Live, which airs every Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern. Duplicate entries will be disqualified.
Come on!
Bow, arrows, and magic help your brothers overcome all threats in Sacrillith, the Archer's Tale, which takes the player on a quest for the magic stone that grants power over dragons. Dozens of fights with hordes of enemies will be thrown at you and your loyal allies at every juncture. Move swiftly from point to point, choosing the right view and angle for each attack, taking down enemies and protecting your companions along the way.
Bienvenidos a la experiencia virtual de Fundación 3, las cuales presentan
3M Spain Foundation STEM Plus VR is an educational project of scientific dissemination to encourage STEM vocation in children. It includes 4 individual experiences of virtual reality, science, math, technology, and engineering block to be lived in groups of 3 players, where they learn specific content and meet challenges in a collaborative way. It's a free experience, so we'll do our best not to judge it too harshly.
¿Pero dónde vas? Ese es el isósceles. Yo cojo el disipador. La tarjeta gráfica, ¿dónde está? Mételo en el amarillo. Vale, Alberto, dale, gíraselo al otro. 34 menos 12.
Hits, just glamour and grit. I'm on my ting, won't quit. I'm a real bad man, I get a bad man hit. Wow, rage, I'm coming for you. Get this result, I'm coming for you. Show no regrets, I'm coming for you. Stop talking, you're dead.
London Studio refuses to stop updating Blood and Truth. Since launch, there's been 3 significant DLC drops, and we're expecting the next one anytime now. According to the developers on Reddit, their newest piece of DLC includes 4 rhythm challenges and an interactive DJ booth for you to mix some tracks. Rhythm challenges sound interesting, but skippable cutscenes would sound even better. The Curious Tale of the Stolen Pets keeps getting better and better, and tomorrow, December 16th, we'll be getting the Holiday Gifts Update, a free patch from the developers at Fast Travel Games. Each level will feature lost Christmas presents that will need to return to Grandpa Santa Claus for an in-game reward. Last week, developer Resolution Games dropped a free level builder update for Angry Birds VR Isle of Pigs, adding infinite possibilities to their game. And this week, courtesy of Resolution Games, we're giving away 2 North American keys. If you want a chance to win, just put your PSN name in the comments below, along with the words Angry Birds, and we'll pick 2 winners at random on Thursday's episode of PSVR Gamescast Live. Feel free to enter both contests, but duplicate entries for either will be disqualified. Other than being a cyberpunk first-person shooter, very little is known about Distortion, but it's coming from a small indie team sometime next year with a Kickstarter launching soon, so we should know more about the details and scope of the project soon. In the meantime, please keep in mind that this footage is extremely early, and most likely isn't representative of the quality we should expect from the final game. Thank you guys so much for tuning into another episode of PSVR
This week. We'll be back next week to keep you up to date on all the VR games coming to the PlayStation Store.
But keep in mind that no one outside of Sony really knows what games are coming when.
But we'll do our best to keep you up to date each and every week on PSVR This Week.